Hey, NJ here for mynexttablet.com. I'm at the booth from Shui during IFA 2018 in Berlin right now, and they just introduced the Shui Hi 9 Plus, which is a new 10.8-inch Android tablet. It should be available starting in September, maybe around mid-September or something, and prices are set to start at around $250. I'm sure they will have a sale at the beginning as usual, so maybe it will cost around $200. I'm not sure, we will have to see. There are two accessories you can get with it. There's first of all a keyboard dock. You already see the pin connector here on the bottom, however they don't have it here right now, but there will be a keyboard for it and a stylus. So apparently it will support an active stylus, so yeah, but we still have to see. They don't have it here, so we have to see how precise the stylus will be, but certainly it will support these two accessories. Alright, let's go around the Shui Hi 9 Plus a bit. It's basically a bigger version of the Shui Hi 9 Pro. I've got videos of that one up already, and basically everything I said about that will be very similar about this one, because the internal hardware, display resolution and so on is really identical. This is just a bit bigger. So we've got a 10.8-inch IPS display here with an aspect ratio of 16:10, and it has a very high resolution of 2560 by 1600. So it's a very high resolution screen, and because of that, text and icons obviously look very sharp. It has decent viewing angles, not too bad at all, but the brightness, like with the smaller version, is not that great. I've got relatively bright lights here around me, but the brightness is set to 100% already, so in direct sunlight you probably won't be able to see much, but indoors and so on it should be fine, just like the smaller version. Inside here runs a MediaTek Helio X20 deca-core processor. That one actually consists of 10 cores, and yeah, together with that we get 4 GB of RAM and a 64 GB internal storage. And obviously I didn't do any performance tests here yet because that's just at the trade show, but I already did a gaming test of the Hi 9 Pro if you want to check that out. Simpler games should run on here, however more higher end ones like PUBG Mobile probably won't run very smoothly even at lower settings, because this is just the Helio X20 is not that great for gaming, especially with a high resolution screen like this. So you probably will be able to play it, but you might see some stuttering. More simpler games should run fine obviously, and browsing the web and so on should work fine too. Yeah, what else? This is Android 8.0 Oreo. We can quickly confirm that in the settings. This is, by the way, they said a prototype still, so I'm not sure if everything you see here will be final, but it will certainly have Android 8.0 Oreo. And yeah, on top of it is pretty much no UI. It's kind of vanilla Android. They really didn't customize a lot. There are just a couple of things like a file manager and so on pre-installed. Besides that, it's pretty much vanilla Android. Yeah, the performance should be fine, as I said. Not the best, but that's not what you can expect at this price. Let's go around a bit. We've got an 8-megapixel front-facing camera over there. Then I already showed you the pin connector for the optional keyboard cover, or the keyboard cover might be even included. Then we've got nothing on this side, and here on this side we've got, I hope it focuses, yeah, we've got a power button and a volume rocker. Yeah, then we've got dual SIM card slot, because a very important feature, it has LTE 4G out of the box, and it has a dual SIM card slot, so you can put 2 SIM cards inside, just like with a smaller version, and one of those doubles as a micro SD card reader, and that one can have a capacity of up to 128 GB. Then we've got a standard headphone jack and a USB Type-C port here, and that's pretty much it. On the back we've got another 8-megapixel camera, and I believe this is a single speaker, so the sound quality probably won't be that outstanding. And yeah, then we've got the Shui logo on the bottom here. Just like with the smaller version, the back is mostly metal. We just got a little plastic bar on the top here, so the build quality is pretty good, especially for the price, but it doesn't feel super high-end either, but not super cheap as well, so it's not too bad. Alright, this is the Shui Hi 9 Plus, pretty much a bigger version of the Shui Hi 9 Pro. So if you're interested in it, watch reviews about the Shui Hi 9 Pro, and it should be almost identical except for the size. It seems to be very similar indeed. Alright, that's just a quick hands-on and first impressions. If you have any questions, just write me down below. I'm NJ for mynexttablet.com. Thanks for watching.